Water is life, but is it safe? A new national survey by Kemira Water Index reveals how Americans feel about their tap water, the true cost of it, is it clean, and just how prepared we are for water-related disaster. I recently talked with the EVP of Water Solutions at Kemira about the study. Good morning. How are you, Tuya?
I'm excellent. How are you?
I'm doing very well. This is a very serious topic we need to talk about, and that is, of course, the safety of tap water as we start to see more people getting away from bottled water to tap water.
Very important topic.
Yeah. So let's talk a little the safety of tap water and why this is important for us to learn about it.
Most Americans are receiving very safe tap water. That's important to recognize. The quality can, of course, vary quite heavily between states and between the regions. In general, World Health Organization is confirming that present water treatment facilities are very well removing germs and bacteria, as an example. But there is a place for improvement when it comes to other contaminants like forever chemistries, PFAS components. And we were interviewing 4,000 people here in US in 10 states, and 80% of them are somewhat concerned of their water quality from the tap. And that might be the reason why only 26% of them are actually using tap water as their drinking water. The same figure in Europe is 70%.
Yeah, wow, this is amazing. All right, let's talk about some of the risks we should be aware of when it comes to our tap water supply.
We, of course, as people, we very often think that water is free and it's endless resource. But it will be at the risk if we don't ensure that it gets sufficient technical and financial resources into it. I mean, unfortunately, 45% of America's water bodies contain PFAS. So we need to be worried about it, and we need to understand what can be done about it. And our research also showed that about half of the people say that they don't think regions are doing yet enough to secure safe water.
Yeah. What are some things that we could do to take steps in making sure that we are protecting and keeping our water supply safe?
First recommendation always is get informed. Know how your water quality is locally. How is it treated? What challenges it might have? Does it have contaminants which in the future requires investments to be removed? That's important, step number one. Step two, let's all be water smart. Let's not waste unnecessarily water. Our survey was saying that 36% of the water goes into the watering of the lawn. That's a big amount of water, so let's be very careful when we consider how to use our precious water. And finally, we all can vote. We can advocate those decision makers who have these water infrastructure topics on their agenda.
Yeah, wow, this is such an important topic. As we said, more people are starting to turn to using tap water, and we need to make sure we stay safe with it and that we're doing it the right way. So where can we find more information?
You can always go and visit Kemira.com. And of course, EPA always have very good public information.
Perfect. Tuya, thank you very much for joining us this morning with this very important topic.
Thank you.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Kemira.